All right, guys, just some quick thoughts on the India-Pakistan situation, which continues to progress and escalate hour by hour. For me, it is indicative of the total absence, the vacuum of world leadership now that we're seeing on the world stage. This is the sort of conflict, the sort of attack, a reciprocal exchange of missiles between two allied nations to us, right? Because we trade with India, we trade with Pakistan. This is exactly the sort of situation you would expect the President of the United States, traditionally, to step up and step forward and attempt to negotiate, broker some sort of peace deal to wind things down. But obviously we have Trump now, and Trump's agenda is very much isolationist, America first. He's not interested in that sort of stuff, is he? So there is that vacuum of leadership or world police, if you want to look at it like that. And there's almost a sort of crushing irony to this, in that he rode into the White House again for Trump 2.0 on the back of a lot of rhetoric around being anti-war. I just don't want anybody else to die, was what he was talking about with Ukraine. He's supposed to be the anti-war candidate, right? And now the anti-war president. Well, the downside of having this America first isolationist policy is that if you choose to step back from international conflict, from being the world's policeman, if you like, from showing that leadership that people have come to expect of the United States, if you choose to be an isolationist, that actually paradoxically creates geopolitical instability, doesn't it? Because these two nations, I don't think they would have started this had it been a Biden or a Kamala Harris in the White House. It is a sort of contorted, perverted flip side to being the anti-war candidate, from withdrawing from that has now created this, that set stage for this instability. So that's the first pillar to this. The second pillar that I notice is that nobody really has any credibility anymore on the world stage. Even if he did want to get involved, how would Donald Trump actually broach that subject? How's he going to say it's not right for you to attack another country when he's fluffed Vladimir Putin, who has been attacking another country, and he's got no problem with Putin? They've been propping up Israel throughout Gaza, throughout that genocide. Britain has no international credibility in terms of, we've broken international law about 2 or 3 times in the last decade, so we don't have... Like, what are we going to say? Please don't break international law. What, like you did? There is an absence of leadership and an absence of credibility on the world stage. It is just going to manifest as more situations like this. What do you guys think?